What? Why are you embarrassing me?
Me embarrassing me for.
Look at my hair.
Can I come to your phone?
Yes. So what? Hey, I can help too. Yeah. At least I'm useful. Ow. How?
It hurts.
Yeah.
Did you say good morning?
Oh, good morning. Why?
I'm not sure what the man is going.
I just forgot.
Whoa.
I saying whoa.
You forgot to say good morning?
Yeah. Ow. Mom, stop putting it out to the left.
Yeah. Think clean?
Turning to
Man, you
mirror.
break the thing. Why you so little and rough? No, you have to put it underneath another corner. Explain. Alright, oh, lesson 6. Lesson 6.
Why are you always saying lessons?
Because remember, I'm a teacher by profession. I love to teach. So when it comes down to teaching, that's when I get excited.
You just talk weird.
Lesson 6. Lesson 6. I'm not gonna put on any makeup. All I do is wash my face, brush my teeth, shower. The core is fabulous. I don't need to do the extra. And we are beautiful people. Even though nothing is wrong with embracing what you have. But I'm not gonna do all of that.
Chicken jockey.
We're not gonna OD on anything. Anyways, lesson 6 is fitting to talk about respect. Respect, is it earned or should it be gained? It's so it have two complexion. It have two complexion because alright, so that little RESPCT. Let's talk about it from the intrinsic point of view. Like, I respect myself enough to not make certain decisions. That's because of the respect that I have for myself and the standard that I have for myself. So, for some things in this life journey, there are some things I will never do. Never ever do. Would we say murder? There are some things I will never do. Let's just say that. There are some things that I have done and I ask for forgiveness. And in doing that and asking for forgiveness, I know I will never do it again. And when it was done, I realized the cause and effects, because for every action there is a reaction. So before you act, you kind of have to respectfully try to figure out the reactions. So before you act, just do some in business we say SWOT analysis, but I would say in reality just think about the advantage and the disadvantage of what the actions will bring.
I was actually listening what you were saying.
Very good, but don't interrupt, right? So that's the intrinsic part. The extrinsic part now has to do with, if you have enough respect for yourself, then naturally you would respect somebody's position or somebody's stance. And I can speak like this because I have enough respect for myself. So there are some things I will never do again. There are some things I will never do. And when I look at it through the world views, there are some things I will never do to a person. I don't want to piggy on pulling too much on my son, but something strange had happened when we were growing up. and I wouldn't want that for him because of some poor decisions, of course. So I have some siblings. We weren't introduced to each other. We basically found each other, but we now have a very good relationship. I wouldn't say that's because of my mother or because of my father, but I'm just saying. Hold on, Fanny. Wait, no, Fanny. I would say though, it's based on how I was raised, why I could understand certain things. Had I not was raised certain way, I could not accept and appreciate some other things. So my sisters and I, my brother and I, we have a relationship, but we weren't introduced to each other. My son will have siblings.
Wait, what?
My son will have siblings. He already have a sibling.
Wait. You said your brother had a relationship with you?
I have a brother and I have how many sisters?
I think it's
I have 4 sisters. And
what?
Yeah, this is what the people. So he will have siblings. I'm raising him to respect himself. To respect himself intrinsically. So he will know how to have that sibling relationship with his siblings that probably some will not be introduced to him, but he will know them though over time.
Well, Mom, how do you have a relationship with your brother?
Oh?
Yeah,
We don't.
that's weird.
It's weird.
Do you love your brother?
I do love my brother.
So you wanna kiss him?
No, not like that. There are 2 different types of love.
You said relationship.
Yeah, so not all relationship requires intimacy. Some relationship are like
What is intimacy?
Alright, you're diverting. We can do lesson 7 on intimacy. You know what is intimacy?
No.
So let's
Is it like Is it like Messi in Inter Miami football
no,
club?
it's not like that. It's like what me and your father did to create you.
Hey yo! You're talking about the adult thing?
Exactly. So we'll talk about it so you can understand it.
So you're teaching them how to fertilize their eggs?
Not to fertilize their egg, but we had a little intimacy, and then you were created as a result of. But we can't talk about intimacy in lesson 7. We're doing respect. So he must have enough respect for himself to navigate through life and to know that there are certain standards that he must withhold because of the respect that he has for himself.
Well,
as well
ask
as
me who
Did you
do
say,
I
excuse me?